Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is a 135 kill game on bootleg using the MP7 silencer and extended mags, and my perks were sleight of hand, hardline, and sit rep. Pretty good gameplay. I was going for like 150 plus or something like that, but this is one of those games I got, and it's a pretty nice game for you guys today. I just want to give you guys like a quick little update and talk about some stuff and whatever. So I had to repost. I reposted the video where I was jumping out of planes. It was 100 plus with the SCAR-L, but at the beginning of the video, I had the little clip with the music in there of some guys jumping out of an aircraft, some military guys, some airborne paratroopers. I had to repost that video because it did have some copyright music in it, and I'm actually trying to apply for a partnership, and you can't get a partnership if you have copyrighted stuff on your channel. So that's why I took it down, and that's why I reposted it, because it is a good video. I did want to have it on my channel, and you know, if you guys have already seen it, then please go give it a view and a like, and you know, come back to this video or whatever, or when you finish this video, go check that one out and drop a like on it as well. I'll probably just leave the link in the description or in the annotation top left of your video. And anyway, so speaking of jumping out of planes, did anybody watch that guy jump from like the edge of space today? Honestly, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty good achievement. I don't think it's like the biggest achievement ever. It's not like walking on the moon or something like that. The next big achievement as far as space is concerned, I think, is when we finally do land somebody on like Mars or something like that. But it's like one of those first steps to doing some cool other stuff in space. And a lot of people are kind of mad that they're like, oh, this is what our government is spending money on. And honestly, Red Bull fronted most of the money for that. Red Bull sponsored it. I know for a fact they bought the helium balloon or whatever that took them up in there and paid for a lot of the other stuff. You know, so I mean, I don't really mind the government spending money on research and science and space, because there's two things that, you know, like everybody knows the Earth is going into shit with pollution and global warming and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. And there's like two basic things that are gonna like save us. One is clean energy, you know, not using fossil fuels like oil, gas, stuff like that. And also, if we can't develop, you know, get those fossil fuels like down and whatever, like I don't know how to explain it. If we continue to use oil and pollute the planet and stuff, then we're gonna have to move off of it one day eventually. Not in our lifetimes, maybe in our kids' or our grandkids' lifetimes, somewhere around there. We might have to like bail this planet, you know what I mean, or start moving people off this planet. And that's like one of those little steps, one of those little baby steps it'll take. You know, just the research and, you know, okay, well, yeah, he only jumped from the edge of space in a capsule, but you know, they tested a pressurized suit, they gathered all kinds of data, and it's just one of those little steps that it's going to take to get to that point as I guess a civilization or whatever. You know, like the first time we walked on the moon, we didn't just like go fly to the moon and land on it. We did like unmanned flight around the Earth, and then we sent a monkey up, and then we sent somebody up to orbit the Earth, and we did something else, and then we sent something around the moon, unmanned flight around the moon, and then we did like all kinds of steps, you know, to get to that point where we could land on the moon. And it's the same way with everything. It's going to be the same way with everything else. It's like baby steps and stuff like that. So anyway, I thought it was pretty cool. I kind of fell asleep during a little bit of it, and when I woke up, he was actually had already jumped and was falling to the ground, which was, you know, it was pretty cool. It takes some balls to jump from I think it was like 24 miles up in the sky or something like that. And you know, to do that, to know that you could probably die by doing this and being like the first person to ever do it, that takes some balls. I was scared to jump out of a plane, and we jumped from like, I think the highest I jumped from was 5,000 feet. And that was scary. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm scared of heights and everything, but that was still scary, jumping from 5,000 feet. He jumped from, what was it, 120,000 feet? He had to have a pressurized suit. You know, like, oh my god, I just couldn't imagine for, like, free falling for, I think it was 4.5 minutes he was free falling. I think he reached like 620 something miles an hour or something like that. But, you know, like I said, it's just one of those first steps we're going to take. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more cool type stuff like that if you're interested in space and science, which, you know, I am. I think I talked about it in one of my last videos. Is I kind of watch a little bit of Discovery Channel, History Channel, and channels like that, Animal Planet, and whatever else. But anyway, this gameplay's wrapping up. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary topic. And like I said, this was a 135 kill game on bootleg with the MP7. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.